What if I told you that Jamaica's next sprinting legend isn't a household name? At least, not yet. While the world still echoes with the legacy of Usain Bolt, a new wave of Jamaican sprinters is quietly rising. They don't have the fame, the sponsorships, or the headlines, but they have something even more powerful: hunger. These are the faces you might not recognize, but soon you will. They've trained in silence, run in shadows, and fought through doubt to stand where legends once ruled. From rural tracks carved out of red dirt to the world's grandest arenas, they're proving one thing: Jamaican greatness didn't end with Bolt. It's only beginning. Before the bright lights, before the cameras, there's the grind. Here, greatness is built not from luxury, but from grit. While the world's top athletes train in million-dollar facilities, Jamaica's rising stars share lanes, reuse spikes, and run through heat and rain. They don't wait for recognition, they earn it. In Jamaica, we don't need fancy, we need effort. Rain or shine, they show up. That's where champions are made. Before he shocked the world with a 9.77, Kishane was training quietly. No sponsors, just belief. Patience became his weapon, perseverance his coach. Oblique Seville faced setback after setback, injuries, near misses, endless comparisons. Yet every defeat carved his character deeper. He learned that real speed isn't just in the legs, it's in the mind. Ackeem Blake was the quiet kid no one noticed, until he refused to stay invisible. His rise was proof that talent can come from anywhere, even from corners the world overlooks. Every sprinter has one moment, the race that changes everything. For years they trained in silence, until the world finally listened. Kishane Thompson, 9.77 seconds of pure defiance. In less than 10 seconds, he went from unknown to unforgettable. Analysts called it impossible. He called it preparation. Oblique Seville, the relentless fighter, always close, never crowned. Until he decided enough was enough. He broke through with blistering focus, earning his place among the elite. No longer the next Bolt, Seville became his own legend. Ackeem Blake, the fearless face of the future. His speed, his consistency, his swagger. He's the spark of the next generation. Each victory was more than a medal. It was a statement, a declaration that Jamaican sprinting is not a one-man story, but a living, breathing movement of unstoppable speed. Usain Bolt inspired a nation. Now, these men are proving inspiration doesn't end, it multiplies. And somewhere on a grass field, another child is watching, dreaming, waiting for the gun. Because the torch isn't passed by hand, it's passed by heartbeat. The victories of Thompson, Seville, and Blake did more than rewrite record books. They reawakened Jamaica's spirit. For decades, the world saw only a few stars. Now it sees a nation overflowing with talent. They weren't filling shoes. They were making their own footprints. Across the island, kids run harder, dream bigger. Coaches rebuild programs once forgotten. The spark of belief burns bright again. When the youth see someone from their community winning, suddenly they know. It can be them. These athletes are more than competitors. They're symbols. Proof that greatness belongs to anyone willing to grind for it. And beyond Jamaica, the world is paying attention. Analysts no longer ask, who replaces Bolt? They ask, who's next? Because Jamaica isn't a one-man dynasty, it's an endless current of lightning. Run fast, stay humble, keep going. Every stride they take ripples through generations. Lightning doesn't fade, it passes on. Jamaica's sprinting story has never ended. It simply continues to evolve. As the world watches today's stars, new names are already emerging from every parish, hungry, fearless, and ready to chase destiny. From Kingston stadiums to Montego Bay's schoolyards, they train with the same fire that fueled their heroes. Barefoot or not, sponsored or not, they run because it's who they are. Jamaica's strength lies not only in talent, but also in its culture. A culture where sprinting is identity, rhythm, and pride. A culture that teaches, if you can dream it, you can run it. These rising stars aren't chasing fame, they're chasing legacy. Each step echoes the past, each finish line opens the future. And somewhere among them is the next world record holder, the next lightning bolt ready to strike. Because in Jamaica, speed isn't a phase, it's forever. The question isn't if Jamaica will shock the world again. It's who's next. As long as there's a track, as long as a heart beats to the sound of the gun, the island of speed will never stop producing miracles in motion. If you believe in hard work, passion, and the power of underdogs, subscribe, like, and join us as we uncover more untold stories of athletic greatness. Because this is just the beginning.